Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another gameplay episode here on MetaBroz. I'm Moldy Potion. This is my bro Crax.
Hey, guys.
And today we are continuing to battle these spellbooks we've been kind of whittling down over the past couple days. I've still got my Thunderbirds here. Very little modification has been done, except I did add a fourth Ketz, because if you saw yesterday's episode, I found out I didn't have four Ketzes in my deck because I'm crazy.
Now, I did a slightly different build. I did not just hit the sideboard.
Okay.
So this isn't technically like a perfect match. I just had this idea, and I told you when we stopped, if you were cool with it, I was actually going to add cards. And it's because, guys, if you saw yesterday's game, or you've seen really almost any of the games in the past week, we've gone to the bottom of our spell books several times. We have completely run out of cards, me more than him, but both of us in a couple games.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I have decided to step this up to a 50-page spell book. So, or maybe 52. You can check it out in the description below. We list our decks and our official sideboards. Although, like I said, this is a little different today because he was adding a Ketz and I just had this idea to hopefully get a better game in. Yesterday's game, the fact that we came down to
that was crazy.
Had no pages for several turns and was still alive, so hoping that you couldn't deal the damage you needed. But
I was so sure that Ketz was going to show up, and I had what I needed. I had lightning in a bottle, so I could have just bam, bam, and then lightning split, and I couldn't. I didn't have the other Ketz.
Yeah, we were both staring at your last page going, well, that's the fourth Ketz. We've both been counting, and then
it was a lightning alley. I was like, this is not what I need.
Because in your original Ding Bell deck, you only ran 3 Ketzes, am I right?
Right, because I actually thought the Ding Bells won me more games, and I think I'm right on that. The Ding Bells are really the force of destruction. It's just they're easy to throw off kilter if you just use like Smokey Spirits. It honestly just completely shoots Ding Bell in the leg because you spent all this aura to get him out. You probably used a lightning in a bottle to wake him up and attack, and then poof, they just kind of poof that attack. And Ding Bell doesn't have any traits protecting him. He doesn't have flight or invisible or anything.
First strike, that's the real thing with Ketz.
Yeah, Ketz has first strike and inflicts paralyze.
Scared to attack Ketz because Ketz will hit first unless I have first strike, and then you actually flip a coin to see
horrifying.
Whose first strike goes first.
Yeah.
Anyway, with that,
intense.
If you guys want to support the channel and you happen to be shopping at Channel Fireball, a great way to do that is to use the code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout. It will not cost you anything extra, but it certainly does help us.
Absolutely. And if you'd like to support my brother and I and our content more directly, you can go to patreon.com/MetaBroz with a Z. Sign up for any of those tiers. We've got a merch giveaway and an art giveaway coming up at the end of the month. We do it at the end of every month. Big love to all our patrons. You know we love you. You people are amazing.
Yeah,
Can't
thanks,
believe
guys.
the support and the outflow of love that you give us. It's really cool.
Seriously.
And it just inspires us to make more content.
And if you've been leaving comments and we haven't gotten back to you yet, we are trying to catch up with all of them. But at this point, you guys are so awesome. There are several hours of comments that we split between the two of us. You do way more than me. I just pick them up after the edit and the thumbnails up. But if you need direct access to us, Patreon is the place to find us. We always prioritize those questions first. And last month's giveaway was this chibi playmat illustrated by my bro Moldy here. And if you're not a patron, you'd like to buy one, you can get in touch with us in the comments section or in the description, get direct access with our IG accounts, and you can order one of these. But if you do want to sign up for patron and you want to play mat, we give you your Patreon contribution towards this playmat. So it might be in your interest to sign up just for a month because you would be entered into the giveaways at the end of March.
That is true.
With that, did we elbow in already?
Elbow in.
I think we may have already. I'm not sure. Either way, let's flip to see, or wait. What do you think? Should we continue or start fresh since I did revise, not just hit my sideboard, but I revised it?
I think probably start fresh. I think that's a smarter move.
Yeah, because you won one so quick yesterday, and then we had a really great game, and it was technically a draw because we didn't kill each other.
Right.
So let's just start fresh. What do you want to count that as?
It's not finished landing.
It is now.
Still not quite finished.
You're not going to let me have the tails, huh?
I mean, guys, it landed like this. And he's like, it's a tails.
And that side is tails.
And then he moved the thing under it, and it's still not all the way down.
Okay,
and he's saying it's a tails.
Now it's all the way down.
And now that you've moved
I didn't touch
twice, reflip that coin.
I don't really care, but sure. Okay. Fuck.
Off the table. All right. I got it.
The amount of coins on the floor. No, you don't get to flip the coin. I was flipping the... I'm just kidding. Just being difficult. All right.
That's my side deck. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, this is reminiscent of Magic the Gathering. Having a spell book or
The thickness.
library this big.
Yeah,
man. I think it's over 50. It might be 52, like I had mentioned. All right. Interesting.
You keeping?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. All right. I'm going to bookmark. Start us off. Lightning Aura in the arena. Lightning Glass in the arena. Generate 1. Contract. Bookmark.
Yeah, that's the best turn in the game, in my opinion.
Doesn't get much better than that. And pass turn.
The only other thing would be if you had another Lightning Glass.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Maybe
totally.
2 artifacts.
Bookmarking. Placing a flame into the arena. Let's... what is the move here? I guess... I will... pass turn.
Okay.
That's the move.
Generate 1. I didn't think that was going to be the move.
No, I know.
I thought there'd be a move. All right.
I
Lightning
was
Aura.
just considering if I wanted to start spending resources to remove the crystal, but we've gone through this so many times. I always regret it at the end of the game.
Right.
I just think, why? I just slowed you down for a couple turns. I'd rather put the firepower towards the beasties or your life points.
Yeah, I understand that. Lightning Storm in the arena. Generate 4, and we'll just get it going. Kets. Boom. Quetzalcoatlus is a beastie bird, 4 per spellbook, costs 4 lightning aura, has 90 life points, has flight, fleet, and first strike, gets a 50 damage bonus from that lightning storm Terra, has a power nobody uses, has an attack called Static Beam that deals 30 base damage, gets plus 10 damage from the light bulb as your 4th wall effect, and inflicts Paralyze. So Quetzalcoatlus is out. I will attack you for 90.
You got me.
All right, pass turn.
Bookmarking, placing a spirit aura in the arena, generating 1 to Morpheus Kets.
Okay.
Morpheus, 4 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 spirit. Target beastie is inflicted with sleep, and that coin flip for sleep is automatic unless an effect would stay otherwise. So effectively, Kets is out of the game right now unless I would target him with an attack, or one of us would deal direct damage to Kets, in which he would wake up, but he would receive double damage. So
True.
I'm not going to damage him. I know that he's got some tricky stuff where he damages his own beasties.
Sometimes it's worth it.
Yep, I get that. So I'll also toss an Aura Prowess in the arena, and I will get a flame.
Okay.
And with that, that goes in my hand. Aura Prowess, by the way, if you have 2 basic aura types, you can search your spellbook for another basic aura type, reveal it, and put it in your chapter. Since we already placed an aura, we'll just hold on to that for now. Since we already placed an aura in the arena, I meant to say. And we'll generate 1 and fireball. That's not a fireball. That's not a fireball. What is going on? Fireball you.
Okay.
25 damage, and I will roll to see how many turns he will be burned. 5. So you have 5 burn, and I will pass turn.
Okay. Counts down to 4. Burn counts down at the end of the turn. Bookmark a page. Awaken. Bring a lightning aura into the arena. I will generate 3 and contract a Thunderbird.
Okay.
Thunderbird is a beastie bird, 3 per spellbook, costs 3 lightning aura, has 50 life points, has flight, has fleet, gets a 10 damage bonus from the lightning storm Terra and the raining Terra. This page's name is Quetzalcoatlus in addition to Thunderbird. Each turn you contract a lightning spell, it is considered to be lightning storming and raining until the end of that turn. Lightning talons is the attack and inflicts paralyze, deals 20 base damage, and if it destroys a beastie, you may awaken another beastie not named Thunderbird. Thunderbird is out. At this point, I'm just going to generate 1. I'm going to lightning bolt my own Kets.
Yeah, I get that. 25 damage turned to 50.
Okay. 50 damage. Kets is awake, but she's paralyzed. But hey, that's 1 step closer to being able to attack with her. And I'll hit you for 40 with the Thunderbird.
You got me.
Pass turn.
Bookmarking. Awakening. Placing a spirit aura in the arena. Generating 1, and we'll just make it 2 to make it easier. We will, well, Yeah. Well, Pyrokinetic Blast Cats, so
Okay.
25 damage, 8 per spellbook, 1 spirit is the cost. Deal 25 damage to target beastie. Then flip a coin. If heads, the chosen beastie is inflicted with burn. If tails, the chosen beastie is inflicted with scared. So I prefer tails. I really like confused. Oh, I said scared. I meant to say confused. Sorry, guys. Apparently I'm confused. Confused means that if and when that beastie wants to attack a target, he has to flip a coin. And if heads, it's a success and it goes where he wanted to attack. If tails, he fails and Ketz hits himself. So
true.
with that, I will use the other Spirit Aura to Pyrokinetic Blast. Same thing, the Thunderbird.
Okay.
And again, we are hoping for that tails. And we got it both times. Wow. Awesome.
All right.
With that, pass turn.
Okay, I'm going to bookmark a page.
Yeah. I think that's, yeah, sure.
I will awaken my side of the arena here. Well, we're just going to swing and see what happens.
Yeah, you kind of have to when they're confused. They're either going to do you no good or you're going to get away with it.
Yeah.
And confused stays on for the rest of the game, so he'll be flipping.
Heads. We got the 90
damage. Damn.
Ketz, and I'll attack with the Thunderbird as well.
Come on.
Heads.
Trade coins with me. Give me your gold
No
Mothman
way.
coin.
I'm sticking with my gold
No, I'm
Mothman.
taking it.
No.
I don't believe it.
I'm emotionally attached to this coin right now because it does so much good for
Yeah,
me.
I think you've attached
But
something
you
else to
flip
that
it
coin.
and it gives you a tails. So, okay. 91. I didn't cast a lightning spell. So 120.
And you take 40 damage from burn.
Yes. Pass
All
turn.
right. Bookmarking. Awakening.
Oh, yeah. I hit you with my Thunderbird last turn. I was burned.
Placing
so
a flame ore in the arena. Well, I mean, I have an option. I have more power, like spells. I could start dealing direct damage and removing these threats. But I kind of want to leave it up to luck because then I can save my spells for inevitably more beasties that are going to hit the arena. So I'm going to pass turn.
Okay.
I'm just-
Confuse is a really interesting effect because it might do nothing. Like my beasties might just be able to keep on attacking if I keep getting the coin flip. But when I lose that coin flip, they will kill themselves. So it's like a very interesting status effect that just kind of hangs out. And then eventually...
I've personally decided that I use Morpheus's before Pyrokinetic Blast. But then after the Pyrokinetic Blast gets the confused, I don't do anything. I'm hoping.
Right.
I don't want to waste too many spells on a beastie that might take care of himself for me.
Well, we'll
so come on,
attack.
Ketz. Kill yourself.
Attack with Ketz.
Kill yourself, Ketz.
I don't know. She's feeling pretty inspired.
Kill yourself.
Heads.
I really do not
Got the
trust that
90 on
coin.
that.
I do not. I don't know
Attack with
about that.
Thunderbird.
If you...
Heads. Woo. They are battling through that confused. This is like an epic Naruto fight right now. They're like shaking off the strangeness and just hitting you again and again. All right, pass turn.
Okay.
I really thought they'd be dead by now. You are some good birds.
Bookmarking. Pass turn.
Okay.
I really want this confused to work. I don't want to waste any more spells on these two beasties. They're about to chew through half my life points in a few turns. This might not have been a good decision, but we're sticking to it.
Attacking with Ketz. Tails.
Thank you.
Ketz kills herself.
Okay.
Goes to limbo. I got to get my zones right. I keep on putting shit.
You will lose at
Attack.
competitions.
Thunderbird as well.
I kind of figured it out. I was a mess at first.
Heads.
Man,
Got that 30 through.
Damn.
Turn.
Only 30, the lightning storm's out.
Yes, only 30 with Lightning Storm.
Bookmarking. Generating 1, fireballing you directly, 25 damage, and I will re-roll. Well, not re-roll, but I'll roll for burn. 2, we'll hold him off for 1 turn. Or
Okay.
he'll take 20 damage if he succeeds through the confused. It's yours. Turn.
Okay. Bookmarking. Awakening. Just chink.
Yeah,
just
just
gonna
keep it
attack
going.
again.
Of course.
See what happens here. Oops.
That was Tails.
Tails.
All right, that was Tails too.
Thunderbird gets killed. Okay. Well, pass turn.
All right. Bookmarking, awakening, placing a fire crystal into the arena. Oh man, I could have placed aura in the arena several turns though. Now I'm not looking at my hand. Whoops, turn.
Okay. Bookmarking a page. Lightning Alley in the arena. Pass turn.
Bookmarking, awakening, and well, Yeah. Turn.
Okay. Bookmarking. Awakening. Turn.
Bookmarking. Turn.
Bookmarking.
It's kind of an interesting standoff because I know that you know that I'm waiting for beasties to target them with spells.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to bring out beasties because you don't have any direct damage other than lightning split in there.
Right.
I guess the first anniversary also could deal direct damage. So
Generate 3. That's true.
got a couple things going.
We'll play a Thunderbird, and I will attack you for 30.
You got me.
Pass turn.
Bookmarking and generating 1 to Pyrokinetic Blast, 25 damage. We will flip. Come on, tails. It's heads. He's burn. So now we will roll 2 burn. That is the least amount of, well, not the least, I guess, but all right. That's the least that'll work for us. So he'll get 1 more attack in. And then he can attack as much as he wants. So if you were to attack with him, the 20 damage or the 20 loss of life, he'd only have 5 life points left, but he could continue to attack after that, which means that I am going to use a second spell on him, which I don't like to do. Pyrokinetic Blast, another 20. Oh, Pyrokinetic Blast, another 25 damage.
Okay.
And turn. Yeah.
Thunderbird's dead. Bookmarking a page. Awakening. Gonna fatigue the lightning alley and use the light to contract Bookmark.
Mm-hmm. And you still have a lightning floating.
I do. Bring out a lightning glass.
And that's why I don't focus on those crystals, because, we're at turn 6 or 7. He's got all the aura in the world. Why would I try and remove it when he can bring out anything he wants? I want to direct that at the life points.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Generate 4 will bring out a Ketz.
Okay, that is your second Ketz of the game.
That is my second Ketz. I will attack Unending Fire Crystal.
That's pretty smart, actually. Yeah. All right.
And
artifacts go to Limbo.
Correct. And I will pass turn.
All right. Bookmarking, awakening, generating 1, 2, Morpheus, Ketz.
Okay.
And turn.
Little Ketsy's asleep. Bookmarking a page. Awakening.
Actually, you don't just have, lightning split, direct damage to the caster, but those lightning bolts that you cast on Ketz earlier this game to wake him up.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. It's actually good and bad. You get more damage through with Ketz. You get back control of him. Good for me in a way. I mean, it sucks that we have to take 90 damage every time, but it's kind of cool that we make you use a spell, because I don't have many beasties in here, guys. If you saw yesterday's game, it's
I'm
pretty
doing
much
it again.
Yep, I get it.
Hitting my Ketz for 50 with lightning bolt. She will awaken, but she is paralyzed.
Okay.
And I will pass turn.
Bookmarking, awakening. So Ketz has 40 life right now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. See, we're in this same situation again. We used the Morpheus. We drew a lightning bolt. We're going to generate 1, and we're going to Pyrokinetic Blast Ketz.
Okay.
So another 25 damage will flip. I'd actually like the burn, which is cool. We got the burn. So now I'll roll 6 burn. That's best case scenario. Wow. That really worked in our favor. Pass turn.
Okay. Burn counts down. Bookmark a page. Awaken. I will bring a piece of tinfoil in the arena.
Here he comes. I got my radio and eyesight.
Generate 2 for Metal Man. Metal Man is a beastie humanoid, 2 per spellbook, costs 1 neutral and 2 lightning aura. Unless you can place a piece of tinfoil in the arena, then he only costs 1 neutral and 1 lightning aura. Has 70 life points, would have fleet and first strike if it weren't for the radio on his 4th wall list, but nonetheless is a 2-drop beastie with 70 life points and a 50 damage attack. So Metal Man will be chilling there. Actually, I'm going to move the tinfoil and save some space.
Mm-hmm.
And then
he can't attack with Ketz because he would instantly die from the burn. He'd lose 20 life and be dead.
I will Use Ketz's power that nobody uses.
Oh, wow. This is kind of cool.
Because you don't get burned for using powers.
Hold on, before you do it, read it. Tell them what the power is.
It's called Cardinal Winds. I reveal the top page of my spellbook. If the revealed page is not an aura page, and its name starts with N, W, E, or S, deal 25 damage to target page or caster, shuffle the revealed page into my spellbook.
So that's it. Didn't do anything.
That's great, though, because now I'm shuffling away this aura that I really didn't need.
Actually, that's cool.
Yeah. And, okay, pass turn.
That's the first time we've used that, and it was effective.
Yeah, it
Not
actually
exactly.
did something.
Yeah, totally. All right, bookmarking, awakening, placing a spirit aura in the arena, and generating 1, 2, Pyrokinetic Blast, Metal Man.
Okay.
So 25 damage. We will flip. We're looking for that confused. We got it. So Metal Man is confused, and we'll have to flip if he wants to deal damage. Turn.
Okay. Counting down here. Bookmarking. Awakening.
Yep. We've basically got one more cycle that we don't have to worry about Ketz, but then he will be back.
I will use Ketz's power again.
Sure. Get another aura out of the way.
Reveal the top page, and I'll shuffle that back in.
Yep. You don't really need that either because you already have Lightning Storm out.
No, I don't.
That's twice in a row it's helped you.
Yeah. Now, I could totally shuffle away a page that, I could use, but
That's true.
I would rather take the risk because there's more pages in here I don't need than that I do need at this point, if that makes sense. There are more pages in my way because basically all I need right now are beasties. I will attack with Metal Man.
Okay.
Flip a coin, see what happens.
We're hoping for that tails.
We got tails.
Metal Man die.
Metal Man dies. And then pass turn.
Bookmarking, awakening, and let's start having some fun. We're going to generate 3. I'm going to keep this separate, just like I would in official tournament play. I'm going to do 3, and I'm going to do 1 and 2. Move that down there a little bit, give us some more room. So that'll be 5 total, and we're going to contract the beastie humanoid Father Sam BBQ Revolutionary. Contraction costs 2 neutral, 3 flame, life points 100. You can only have one of these per spellbook, and I've only gotten them to play 1 time so far. That was yesterday, so this is pretty cool to have him back in the arena. You know what we didn't do? We didn't look up whether competitively he would be considered, if the tournament was in America, a citizen.
It's not, man. I'm telling you, it's personal information.
I'm a citizen.
You can look that up if you want, but I'm telling you, like 100%, that's personal info.
Okay.
Where you live.
It wasn't 100% yesterday. If you guys remember, it was like likes and thinks and yeah, fine. All of a sudden now he's confident because I put the pressure on.
I was confident yesterday. I was just speaking off the top of my head, you know?
Yeah, I'm confident. I don't know. I don't think you do either. Anyway, he gets an additional 25 bonus to the attack if the daytime or suburban Terra, actually that's 20 life points if the suburban Terra, 25 for the daytime Terra. If you live in the USA, I read that weird, not that this matters, but it's 25 extra damage to the attack for the daytime Terra. It's 20 life points extra for the suburban Terra. If you live in the US, this page gains unblockable and fleet. So we don't apparently count that, unfortunately. Freedom feeding is the attack, base damage 125 and inflicting burn. Create a friendly barbecue token, 25 life point flame beastie with destroyed. When beastie is destroyed, target beastie recovers 25 life points and loses all traits this turn when the token is destroyed. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to move on. That was a terrible read.
The token has self-destruct.
Thank you, dude.
So you can fatigue the token
That's what my brain was
on your
trying
turn to destroy it. And when the token is destroyed by any effect, 25 life points to target beastie and it loses all traits.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
I was breaking down there for a second. I was trying to think of
self. He is biffing this right now.
Self-destruct. Destroy.
You were self-destructing.
I was. Lightning the bottle. We're going to attack you for 125 damage.
We're going to paralyze him. Target beastie is automatically inflicted with paralyze.
Yeah, all right. You got to draw those spells somehow. Turn.
Tick it down.
We got one more that we don't have to worry about this flying nightmare that will first strike and just ruin our day.
Awaken.
You combine a lightning bolt with that and he'll remove Father Sam in a turn.
That is true. generate.
I should have just left him in the arena. I shouldn't have used the lightning in the bottle. I should have waited. He probably would have paralyzed them anyway on the next turn.
Contract to Kets.
Damn.
Yep, that's the appropriate reaction. Generate 1.
That's your 4th Kets, I believe.
First anniversary.
Here it is. He's going to die.
So 25 damage to him.
You got him.
My beasties lose their traits. I will attack him for 90 with Kets.
Yeah, he dies. He didn't do any work for us. Just like the last game.
And then I will generate 2. Contract a Metal Man.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Now I'm in trouble, guys. That is quite the lineup. He's going to be swinging. I got to start bringing some type of heat or I'm doomed. We bookmarked. We're awakening. We're going to generate 1 to cast Bookmark, allowing us to draw 2 more pages.
Okay.
Place a flame in the arena. We'll place that flame there. We will move the Bookmark Cemetery. Cast Aura Prowess, allowing us to get a basic aura out of our spellbook. So we'll just go with Flame. Revealed, goes into the hand. Aura Prowess goes to Cemetery. Now we will shuffle. And so unfortunately... Damn. What do I do? Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. I'm not sure what to do. This is heavy.
Yeah, 2 Ketses and a Metal Man is pretty heavy.
May I see your, check your cemetery and your limbo? I just want to see how many, if I'm missing anything. It's 3 Ketses so far, I believe. Yeah. Okay. 3 Ketses, 2 Metal Men. All right. I don't know. I'm going to check out my own cemetery. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I made this rule yesterday. I don't really want to tell you what it was. It was like a personal thing because of how many games you've screwed me over with the card that I hate the most. I made this little like rule and I'm about to break it. I thought I had a way around it, but this pressure is too much. So I'm going to bend my rule and, oh man. Damn, no matter what I do. I shouldn't have played that Bookmark. It's okay. I mean, I did. I was hoping for something else, but damn. Yeah. Okay. Let's just 180 plus 50, 230 minimum. It's like half my life points right now. No, I'm going to give it up. I'm going to do something that I didn't think I wanted to do, but here we go. We're going to generate 4 and we're going to contract Gaasyendietha.
Wow.
My idea was I keep a Gassy in my hand and I only play it if I get 2 Gassies.
I'm going to paralyze him.
Well, I can still use his ability. Can I not?
Not after Paralyze resolves. So if you have an instant, you can use it right now.
I mean, he's there. I don't have a window to cast spells from the cemetery.
I'm saying I'm casting so you bring Gassy out, right? Yes. I'm contracting Paralyze right now.
I can't cast spells with Gassy's effect right now.
Well, if they were anytime spells, I would say yes for sure. Since they're not anytime spells,
my turn. At any time, I can cast these spells on my turn.
Yes. No, you can't cast them at any time on your turn. You can't cast them at the start of your turn.
Well, if you can cast a spell, I can cast a spell.
Well, I can cast it because it's an anytime spell.
If we don't know the answer to this, we're definitely pausing this game.
We should pause.
Okay. We looked it up. Why don't you tell them what you just read?
Okay, so here's how it would work. He contracts Gassy, and then I can respond to Gassy's contract, but I can't target Gassy yet with Paralyze, right? That's just his contract. If there was a beastie counter or something, that would be the time to play it. Then Gassy comes into the arena. Priority stays with him. Doesn't pass to me. Gassy just showed up. Now he gets to choose an action, and I can respond to his next action. So right now, I can't paralyze Gassy yet. I have to wait until he does something, and then I can respond with a paralyze, and then it'll be the stack like you guys are probably familiar with.
Okay, so now that Gassy has entered, I still have priority. So I'm going to generate 1 Spirit Aura, and I'm going to cast a single Morpheus on your cats.
Okay, and I will respond and paralyze Gassy.
Yes, so Gassy is paralyzed. Unfortunately, that's all he could do. 1 Gassy for 1 Morpheus.
Not bad, though.
Not what I was hoping for, to be honest, but we'll take it for now because the pressure's on. Pass turn.
Okay. Bookmarking a page.
So Gassy's going to die now. Metal Man's going to strike him. 50 life.
Awakening. Yep, Metal Man will hit Gassy for 50.
Gassy dead.
Kets will hit you for 90.
You got me.
And why not? I'll lightning bolt my Kets.
Yeah, here's the funny part. I knew you were going to do that, and my brain thought, do I draw another lightning bolt, or do I kill the Kets that's already damaged? It's definitely the math I was doing in my head, and I thought, draw the other lightning bolt, take the chance. But now I'm regretting it a little. I got to be honest.
Yeah, because there's still 2 Kets on the board right now.
Nothing happened. I just lost the Gassy, and you're still going to hit for 230 damage in a second.
Yep, I hit you for 90, and
90. Right.
Yeah. Pass turn.
Didn't you hit me for 180?
I hit you for 90 with
What about the one that you... Oh, he's paralyzed. Of course.
Yeah,
right.
he's paralyzed.
All right. Bookmarking. Damn. Not what we wanted. Damn. Not what we wanted. Oh, it never feels good when you have all the ore you need. When you get another ore prowess. So we'll go and go...
It's like when Lightning Alley is the last card in your deck. You're like, this isn't what you're for.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is going to be pretty damn close to game, but Spirit Aura.
Okay.
Or Prowess Cemetery turn.
All right. Paralyze is gone. Bookmarking. Awakening. Generate 3. Thunderbird in the arena. I'll hit you for 90 with Kets.
No secrets, no special
90.
moves.
So 180, 230, plus another.
This is going to be game unless I draw New Beginnings and a Gassy. And you don't have a Lightning Bolt or a Paralyze. That's a lot of ifs and ands.
And I actually have 3 lightning in the bottles.
I bookmark game.
Yeah.
Good game.
Good game.
Not a bad game. We had to look up a rule that we didn't know, which is always good to learn the real way to play.
And the rule makes sense. I understand why it works that way.
I think that outside of the time we're going to cut when we were looking up the rule, we're basically at 30 minutes and we should stop and come back tomorrow to play game 2.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. Because we also have to get a Channel Fireball game in today, and we'd like to get that last podcast or 2 in for you guys. So with that, thank you guys for watching. If you feel like supporting us and you happen to be shopping at Channel Fireball, a great way to do that is to use the code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout. It won't cost you anything extra, but it certainly does help us.
Absolutely. And if you'd like to support my bro and I and the content more directly, you can go to patreon.com/MetaBroz, sign up for any of those tiers. We give our Patreons like priority access if they need any help with gameplay questions or deck building. I actually just built a wilderness deck for somebody.
Oh,
Shout
nice.
out, Dean. Good luck with it, man.
Yo,
I hope it goes well for you.
That's killer. Is he going to play in the caster tournament tonight?
I don't know if he's playing on the caster tournament tonight, but he's playing at a local tournament soon where they're using TTS and wilderness and things like that. So
that's just as cool though. Yeah. That's great. You're already like ramping up to wilderness. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, trying out the light deck, like I don't know. I haven't seen exactly what other people are playing in their light decks right now, but for me, the Headless Nun and Weeping Black Angel interaction is so awesome and so nasty. And then you combine that with Banish and the Fountain of Youth. And I just think there's a lot of durability to light right now. It's going to be hard to bring down a Fountain of Youth deck.
Sure, absolutely. I agree with you. I look forward to playing against it, trying to figure out an answer for it. The thing I haven't seen a lot of that surprises me is no one really plays Silver Bullets. You know, they were kind of like a chase card in like the first maybe month of MetaZoo, and then they even had a Cowboy that made them stronger in Nightfall, which lets you cast and destroy, you know, virtually for free. So I think that was the effect. Either way, I just don't see a lot of them, if any at all.
Yeah, well, it's tricky because if you're not playing the Ghost Marshal, who's that Cowboy you're talking about, Silver Bullet is not actually all that amazing of a card because it's an artifact. It doesn't have fleet, so it enters the arena fatigued. You can't use it right away. It only has 10 life points, I believe, so it's pretty easy to destroy it. And the next time you use it, the only thing it's going to destroy is a Dark Beastie or I think a Spirit Beastie.
Okay, so my brain thought Headless Nun turning beasties into dark.
Yes, for sure.
With the Cowboy Marshal, they do have fleet. So then all of a sudden you just have all these instant removals, but I've just never seen it.
Yeah, it's just so much, in my opinion, it's so much of a commitment to put in, you know, the 6 to 10 Silver Bullets, then the Ghost Marshal, then the indexes to make sure you hit the Ghost Marshal. Yeah.
Why not just play a Death Beam or
so the Weeping Black Angel is going to do the same thing as a Silver Bullet now. If it damages a dark page, it destroys it.
That's a good call.
And so now you have a Beastie who does it all.
Using your Headless Nuns with that. All right, and with that, Dean, good luck, bro. I hope you do well. Yeah, go get him, champ. Tiger, sport. We'll see you guys next time on
MetaBroz.
Later, guys.
Later.
Now it's time to rise.